How's it going, guys? All right, I want you to answer me something. Are you a winner or a loser? Don't worry, there's no right or wrong answer. I just need a real answer. Hell, I don't even need a real answer. You just got to give yourself a real answer. Now, the reason why it doesn't matter which one you pick is because you have the choice of being either one. You're not deemed a loser. You're not deemed a winner. Winners become losers all the time, and losers become winners all the time. In my personal situation, I was a loser that was sick of being a loser, so I became a winner. Now, don't get it twisted. A winner is not solidified by you having brand name stuff or having Lambos and G-Wagons and all that. A winner is someone who takes advantage of their life to give themselves happiness. Whatever level of winner you want to be, it doesn't matter as long as you're trying to be a winner in the life that you're happy in. It doesn't matter if you're Gucci or if you're Target. It's both fabric that you can drive to the store and touch. It's one and the same. It just depends how you put on these clothes for the outfit that fits you the best and makes you the happiest. Metaphorically speaking, you could be the richest person in the world and wear Gucci and Prada and still dress like shit because it's the person putting on the clothes that is dressing like shit. You could be a regular motherfucker who wears Target, but you know how to wear Target. And it shows that you know how to wear Target. And it's because of the person that's putting on the Target clothes. Whether you're Target or Gucci or whatever else, it's not about the clothes. It's about how you present yourself. So moving on to the next thing. If somebody's a loser and they're not doing anything in their life to change the fact that they're a loser, most of the time the loser is going to shout and try to bring down the winner. Why is that? Because the loser doesn't believe in himself enough to become a winner. If you're a winner, you don't associate with losers because it makes you less of a winner. And when you're a winner and you acknowledge a bunch of losers, it only makes the loser less of a loser. Why? Because a winner acknowledged a loser, and now the winner is, in their head, less of a winner. And to the loser, it's giving them a false perception of them being a winner. Only temporarily, though. They're always going to go back to being a loser. Now, going through the transition of being a loser to a winner, like I have, listen, don't let the internet fool you, okay? And I ain't trying to be cliche, but everyone does make mistakes. But it's whether you learn from the mistakes or not. And it also has to do with whether you dwell on things or not. If you dwell on something a loser tells you, then the loser is putting a traffic jam in your winning streak. Can't have that happen. So what do? You don't associate. You don't acknowledge the loser. Because honestly, you not acknowledging the loser, for one, it won't fuck up your winning streak. Two, it's still probably going to help the loser because once the loser's sick of being a fucking loser all the time, and he notices, damn, I'm a loser, yelling at all these winners, and the winners aren't acknowledging me. Even though they might still be a loser, they'll be a lot less of a loser when they notice that they're just a loser sitting by themselves, yelling at winners. But in the end, it really doesn't matter if anyone else is a loser or winner. It only matters what you are to yourself. Nothing else matters. You don't have to acknowledge anyone you don't want to acknowledge. And when you're a winner and you know these things, you only put yourself in the room with other winners. Now listen, I've had a lot of losers around me, okay? But they're not around me no more. Life's like a racetrack. Whoever won the race, everyone standing in the winner's circle helped the winner win. And if the winner wins in the winner's circle, everyone in the circle also wins. Everyone who's not first place wants to be first place. You're not racing to be a loser. Everyone on the track has drive. It's whether you want to use the drive or not. Do you want to be first place? Do you want to be the winner? Well, I don't think anyone's going to Talladega to purposely lose. Even though each race, there's only one first place, there's multiple races. Everyone who's on the track driving has an opportunity to be the winner. But if you're in 20th place and you evaluate your circle, are you willing to make changes to get to first place? If your pit crew is slow and your pit crew really don't give a shit, Well, then you obviously need a new pit crew, don't you? You do. But if you're in 20th place and you choose to keep the pit crew that's slow and don't give a shit, you're only going to drop places. Because the longer that goes on, the slower the pit crew gets and the more the pit crew don't give a shit, which the further behind you're going to get because they're progressively not going to give a shit and they're progressively going to get slower. Recently, I had to change my pit crew. Do you know why? Because I want to be a winner. Well, not be a winner. I am a winner. I want to remain a winner. Just because you become a winner doesn't mean you just automatically get to be a winner for the rest of your life. You have to remain a winner. I'm not going to have a pit crew that's slinging on bald tires all the time or giving my tires away to someone who can't drive worth the fuck. Especially when I'm a good driver. Not only someone who can't drive worth the fuck, but someone who can't drive worth the fuck that's not on my team. I only care about my team. I'm going to replace them with a pit crew that's going to put on the best tires possible. And as they're putting the best tires on possible, they're going to keep tabs on a new tire that's going to come out that's going to be even better than the one I have now, which is the best. Now, when it comes to the internet, I know there are a bunch of losers who yell, "Upchurch, look at me," all the time. There's a lot of people I don't acknowledge. There's a lot of people that come to me and like, "Hey man, why aren't you acknowledging this loser?" Because I'm a winner. That's why. There's people who try to drag me through the dirt all the time. It doesn't matter. I'm still here being a winner. The losers are going to do what they do. The winners are going to do what they do. And the main thing is you got to remember these losers envy you. That's why they yell at you. That's why they try to get your attention. They try to say the worst things possible. But you got to look at what they're saying. Because most of the time, the things they're saying to you are things they hate about themselves. But saying what they're saying to you makes them hate themselves a little bit less. When you acknowledge what they're saying, they're not acknowledging what they feel about themselves. When you don't acknowledge them, they go to sleep at night thinking even more in depth about how they think about themselves. Then who wins? Not the loser, the winner. All right, Creek Squad, let's take, for example, the individual who said something to Kansas about his baby that passed away. Shout out to Kansas. I love you, Kansas. That guy can say whatever he wants to Kansas. It really doesn't matter. Because you got to think, he's being a loser and trying to get a rise out of Kansas. And I know it's hard to ignore these people. And I know it's hard to ignore things that are said. It's part of being a boss, being able to ignore things, even when it's hard. And this goes back to envy. He might be saying some very vile things about Kansas and his situation with his baby. But the loser over here who's saying the stuff has kids that are alive. And he still is a loser. That dude's kids have nothing to be proud of. That dude's kids aren't being inspired to be a winner. Their dad's showing them that it's okay to be a loser, which is not okay. Why is that? Because losers create more. Why is that? Because losers create more losers. Or create an environment where it's harder for the loser to become a winner. It's not good for the future. You have to create winners now. You have to be a winner now. And Kansas is a winner. Kansas is trying to be a better person every day. Trying to get ahead every day. Now, look, he's being bothered by a loser who is totally cool with being a fucking loser. Showing his kids, "Hey kids, be a loser like me." He needs comfortability. Someone who's a loser who thinks they can't stop being a loser will try to make everyone around them a loser. And to the person we're talking about, not Kansas, the other one, to his kids, you don't have to be a loser like your dad. You don't. You can look up to people that aren't your dad. And you can become something way different than your dad. And that's 100%. You don't have to be a loser like him. You could be a winner like me. Whether you're a winner or a loser, you chose to be there. And that's the bottom line. Which one do you want to be? And last thing I'll say, being a winner involves cutting out a lot of losers. Cutting out losers never stops. Losers want to attach to a winner, to suck the winning out of them. They can either remain a loser and never get a chance to associate with you again, or they could choose to stop being a loser and maybe be able to associate with a winning team. It's up to them, not you. It's only up to you to cut them out. It doesn't matter if it's your blood family. It doesn't matter if it's a girlfriend, a boyfriend. It doesn't matter. You come in this world alone, you leave this motherfucker alone. The only time you associate with others is now, no matter who that is. A lot of bad things are going to happen to you in life. A lot of bad situations are going to come at you. Look at all the bad situations that happened to me. Every single time, what is it? A loser trying to suck the winning life out of me. And I'm not letting them. You know why? Exactly. And I'll leave you on this. Every bad situation has good things you can learn from it. It teaches you what not to do. It teaches you what to avoid. It makes you more of a winner if you look at the bad situation and suck the good out of it. It doesn't matter what the situation is. It's only if you change it or not. Look how many girls I've dated. I'm going to date a lot more until I'm surrounded with boss bitches. Boss bitches are winners. Now, I'm not saying every girl I've dated is a loser. I mean, they done stuff that was fucking up my winning. Don't fuck my winning up. In my music career, look how many artists I helped be winners. After I helped them be a winner, what were they right after that? A fucking loser. A lot of them. Why do you think I don't hang out with artists anymore? Because I only want to hang around winning artists. I don't want to hang out with losers anymore. I don't have to. Now you take this entire video and apply it to your own life and see if you're not a bigger winner than you was yesterday. I can guarantee you, you will be. Look where I'm at. I don't have a Lambo and a G-Wagon and a fucking GMC Denali, 4 houses, and still wear Target clothes for nothing. It's because I'm my own form of winner. You be your own form of winner. Creek Squad, I love y'all. I'm going to continue to make videos like this because I want to help the ones who want the help. I want to teach the ones who want to be taught. I'm not just some guy spouting out bullshit. 7 years ago, I was living in a trailer with my entire family. Drug dealers pulling up to my house. Hey, man, you want some drugs? No, I want to be a winner. That's what I want to be. Now look where I'm at. You can do the same thing for your life. I promise. And I'm never going to steer you wrong. I also promise you that. Love you guys.